Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? It's the Real Kale back with some MK11 content. This is like another speculatory video and also a video giving my thoughts on this topic. I think I'm pretty late on delivering this, but I just want to give my 2 cents on it. So, um, in case you don't know already, next Saturday there's this big DC Universe style Comic Con event going on. It's going to be completely online, completely virtual. It's called the DC Fandom. It's pretty much an all-day thing Saturday, starting from the morning all the way up until night. It's going to be like a whole big, like 12-hour thing, going over all upcoming DC content, spanning across movies, TV shows, games, and comic books. So there's a new Suicide Squad game that got revealed, I think last week. They'll be doing the full reveal for that. The Warner Brothers Montreal confirmed that their new game, their next project, will be revealed that Saturday. Upcoming movies like Wonder Woman 1987, the Batman movie coming up, the Suicide Squad movie directed by James Gunn. What else is there? Young Justice Season 4. There's the new Batman, the Three Jokers comic. A whole bunch of other stuff is going to be at DC Fandom. So if you're a big fan of DC, you're definitely going to want to tune in to this event. So, but I would say like a week ago, there was some artwork that was posted by Boss Logic. For those of you guys who don't know who Boss Logic is, he's a very big artist on the internet. He did artwork for other video games, other projects, most notably Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that's coming out this fall, and he did a poster artwork for Avengers Endgame. So he's a pretty legit artist. He's not just some dude on the internet. He actually has like good commissions from like big companies. So like he gets work from big companies, and he does things on his spare time too. But he did a little artwork for Injustice 3, and you know, it has the same exact Injustice font. It really has the same Injustice colors from the last game, like the back colors, the background color scheme, that dark navy blue color. And the three definitely looks. I feel like this is kind of looks pretty legit. It's pretty clever because you know the 3 is the E and it's backwards, and it makes the 3, so like it looks interesting. But is this real promotional artwork? Ed Boon even tweeted it with Injustice 3, with the 3 being the backwards E. Ed Boon even tweeted it. Could this be hinting at an Injustice 3 reveal at DC Fandom? The big fan nerd in me says I really hope so, but something about this feels sketch, even though it does seem legit at the same time. So the artwork, you know, maybe this is just something that Boss Logic just felt like doing, because I think he's going to be there at DC Fandom as well, and Ed Boon will be at DC Fandom too. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. Let's talk about the artwork for a bit. So you know, you recognize the backwards 3. The Injustice font is completely there. What else is going on there? So you notice the back of the artwork is this big clock. This big clock that anything with clocks in the DC universe, you could immediately connotate that to the Watchmen series, the Watchmen characters. And it doesn't surprise me that if a sequel in this game would feature them, because I think Rorschach, at least Rorschach or Dr. Manhattan, both of those characters were they're pretty heavily requested characters, at least for Injustice 2, in terms of like DLC. If they ever got a 4th fighter pack, I think that's what we would have enjoyed. Rorschach or Dr. Manhattan. It seems like they're gonna play it. Based on this artwork, it seems like they will be featured in the game or play an integral part to the story. I think the left is like a little yellow. You don't see the entire thing, but you see like the yellow. Looks like a yellow button. Looks like it's turned sideways, though. But you know, that could be the iconic Watchmen button. So interesting to see that this artwork was made by Boss Logic in this type of fashion. Maybe he's just like kind of like, yo, I would love to work on an Injustice 3. If you guys are making it, let me know. Or maybe this is just a way to tease us, to leak us, and to leak the game as part of their promo, as part of their marketing strategy to make it seem like a false leak, and turns out it's actually real. We don't know, and at this point, we really do not know what's gonna happen at DC Fandom. So let's talk about more about that. So the scheduling in terms of Injustice that will be at DC Fandom is mostly centered around Injustice 2. So there's a panel going on, Saturday, and there's gonna be an Injustice 2 show match. I'm putting this on the screen for you guys to see. Injustice 2 show match. Latin America and Brazil. That sector of the world, they're very big into NRS games. They're very good at MK, and I would assume that they're very good at Injustice as well. So I'm guessing it's going to be like a little tournament, maybe like an exhibition with them playing the game. So I think that's really cool. And then after that, it's going to say Inside Injustice, making the hit games and comics. So they're talking about, it's a panel. Probably Ed Boon's going to be on the panel, and the comic book writers are going to be there talking about what went on into making the game, making the comics, how those two, coincide, how those two relate and go together, and like how much they love doing this. And then finally, there's going to be another. Oh, they're just replaying the same thing. So the same exhibition tournament is going to be replayed afterwards. So this is two things that are going to be focusing on Injustice. Who's to say at the end of all this, let's say at the end of all this making the hit games, they show like a little teaser trailer that, hey, they're working on Injustice 3. So at this point in time, NRS said that they are working on their next generation game. That's what they say. They have confirmed that they are working on their next game. They said this shortly after MK11 Aftermath launched. It could be Injustice 3. It seems like it will be, just based on the NRS cycle. But damn, what does that mean for MK11, y'all? What does that really, really mean? So, for those of you who are hoping for a MK11 Combat Pack announcement or any kind of DLC or update for MK11, I'm going to tell you guys right now, do not expect any Mortal Kombat announcements at DC Fandom. If you are sitting here expecting to see Combat Pack 3 or a new character revealed at DC Fandom, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. And you need to chill. It is not going to happen at DC Fandom. Mortal Kombat is not DC. Okay? This event is centered around DC characters, DC material. MK is not DC. Alright? If you are not going to see any characters, there's no sense in revealing a Combat Pack 3 for Mortal Kombat. Unless there's like another DC character in it. Like, let's say Deathstroke is in the pack. Unless it's that. Which, that seems very unlikely. To say the least. It sounds hype, but it seems very unlikely. There's not going to be any announcements for MK11 at DC Fandom. So, I just know how people are. They're going to hype themselves up. They're going to psychic themselves up. They're going to look at all the leaks and all this stuff that pointing to more content being to MK11. Yes, I've seen some of the leaks. Some of the leaks are outrageous. Some of the leaks seem pretty legit. It does make sense, but look, there's just too many to report on at this point when it comes to MK11. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But I'm telling you right now, there is a very, very slim chance that you will see any MK11 news at DC Fandom. Just throwing it out there, because I know how y'all act. Y'all gonna be pissed, and y'all gonna thrash this game more than y'all been thrashing this game right now if you don't see any announcements. So don't expect anything. But I do think there's a good chance that Injustice 3 can get revealed. At this point, just going off my last video, I really don't know. And I remember saying, if we don't hear anything about MK11 or anything about Injustice 3 by the end of August, then we could just pack it up. The MK11, we'll just continue to play it. I'll continue to play it, but I'm not really going to be looking forward towards anything with the game. And unfortunately, that's how games die, when there's nothing much to look forward to. But I find MK11 pretty fun to play every now and then. But With all this stuff, all this news, I definitely do think an Injustice 3 reveal is possible. I'm not expecting like gameplay. I'm not expecting like a big trailer, like a 2-minute trailer. I'm expecting like a couple seconds to just show the logo, just to get everybody hyped and be like, okay, it's coming. Like, this is what we're working on. So we'll have to see, y'all. I think it's possible, but you know, if it doesn't happen, damn, it doesn't happen. But this is the place to do it, though. This is definitely the place to do it. The DC centered event. Ed Boon's gonna be there. There's 2 big Injustice panels. They're like bringing back Injustice 2 for like a tournament, I guess. So I think that's pretty interesting. So let me know what you guys think about all this. There's not gonna be any MK11 announcements. So you will come back to this video and tell me how I'm right. And what do you guys think about Injustice 3? Do you guys want Injustice 3? What do you hope to see at DC Fandom? What other things are you going to be looking forward to other than Injustice? In case you're, you know, a big DC fan. So thank you guys for watching. Stay real, y'all. Stay safe. Have a good day. Peace.